Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks.
And I wanted to sleep in so bad. It's like 4:30. The ducks have just been crazy this week. And the thing is, it's so warm, I got my window open because it's so nice out. And this is my wake-up call, 4:30. Happy duck adventure for October the 7th.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Duck Adventure. It's October 7th. I think I said the date this morning when I woke up. The ducks woke me up early. Well, actually, they woke me up last night a couple times. Oh, I know, Doug. He's all worked up here. And I laid in bed, and I just wanted to sleep after the night before there when they kept me up all night. This weather this week, it's actually not bad out right now. It's about 14 degrees, so it's it's pretty nice, really, for October. And the ducks are really wound up. You can hear them here. Look at this. They really want out. And we're going to let them out. And it should be, we should get an epic morning rush here again. They're really performing great this year. This is, we're having some awesome morning rushes. Now, they might stay in the yard. I don't know, because the ducks, we never know what they're going to do. And when it comes to, rain and the yard, they might not go to the swamp. So we're just going to have to hope they cooperate. Oh, they run out fast. Oh, Doug's screwing them up. Doug! Oh, God. Yes, Doug, I know. Okay, so I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm going to go up the ladder, just in case. Oh, goodness. My dog's crazy. It rained really good last night. The ducks were just partying hard last night. It was crazy. So I'm going to turn the camera off because Alan doesn't want me to fall off the ladder here. All right, I'm strapped in and the ducks are beating me again. So funny, they're all around Doug. Oh, and he's oblivious to what he's doing. I wish I could run the zoom here, but I'm filming backwards. As swamps nice and wet this morning. It rained all night, and the ducks were outside playing in the water. It was 4:30 this morning, and the geese were honking, and I couldn't sleep. It was crazy. And then I wanted to come out early this morning because it actually was quite bright for an overcast day, and it was raining, so I couldn't come out with. I didn't want to do this with the pivot heads, which I can do if it's raining because my hat protects them. But I really want to get it with the big camera because one, it's got awesome sound. I love the sound. It picks up everything, and the picture's so much better. I don't know, you guys, if you notice, if you're listening to this in stereo, but man, I love when I'm editing and I listen to the ducks. The mic on this camera it works so nice. But I'm an audio kind of guy. This is a goose lee behind me. Well, considering it rained, I'm actually surprised we're getting a rush to the lake here today. And yeah, the ruins are the first, like usual. Just look at them go. Like they're on a mission. Well, gotta stay in the optical zoom here. That's some seriously focused ducks. Well, it's a fragmented rush today. I'm gonna have to go down there and get these guys going here. There are some ducks behind me here. The dog's so good. Look at this. He's down there waiting for me. Oh, there's a whole bunch here. This is gonna be a bad camera shot here, but there, that's right. There's a whole bunch over there. All right, I'm gonna go down there and we'll get these guys to the lake. Oh, they're drilling like crazy here. Mud, ducks in mud. Goose Lee, I love him. He's so cool looking. What a cool looking goose. Too bad he has angel wing, but his parents had angel wing, so it's a genetic thing with him. Alright, I'm going down the ladder here and we're going to get these stragglers off of the lake. I can't believe it. If I sat up here long enough, they probably would, but let's speed this along today. I thought that I was going to get some Muscovy flying action there. I was unclipping myself, but the Muscovies didn't come through. I'm going to wait a little longer here, just in case the Muscovy. I unstrapped myself here, so now I'm really living life on the edge here. Come on, Muscovies, fly for us. I'm going down. I'm gonna take a chance here. I'll keep the camera going. It's a little easier coming down with the camera running than going up. Actually, it's a lot easier, but maybe we can get Doug to spook the Muscovies and get some flying action for us. He's done that before. Alright, we got ducks behind us. Oh, there's Muscovy flexing her wings here. This Muscovy was just doing a serious flapping. It'd be neat if she took off from the yard here and did a complete fly for us. Oh, are you gonna go? Come on, girl. Give us a show, please. You're the right size to fly. I'm trying to watch her and still keep her in the viewfinder, guys. I've only had one coffee, even though I've been up since 4:30. Come on, fly. Come on. She's the flying size. Come on. Do your stuff. I'm gonna get behind her. Maybe if I got behind her, she'll take off for us. Come on, girl. Give us a show. Because everybody on the internet wants to see you fly. I want to see you fly. Come on. No, not walk into the bush. Alright, well, maybe Doug will get her going for us. Come on, Doug. Do your job. Yeah, I know, Doug. He's so excited in the mornings with the ducks. What a difference, man. He doesn't, if I leave him inside, it's actually quite dangerous because he stands at the door. The inside of my house, it's like the footprints on the door is crazy. It looks like I have a bunch of little kids living in my house that have a 5.5 foot reach. He's got paw prints on the door window, 5.5 feet up in the air. He doesn't like being left behind now in the mornings. Alright, we got some little Muscovies off to the left here. Oh, come on, ducks. There's one little Muscovy over here. You guys gotta go to the lake. With the rain last night, you can smell Slim. Every time it rains, Slim gives a little bit of an odor. When I refer to Slim, I mean, you know, Mr. Fox. There he is. Oh, camera won't focus. Slim. He's rock hard. It's so nice that, you know, we haven't had any other predator action. And the compost pile, there's been no digging in there, so I think, you know, whoever was here is, you know, gone for a while. But then again, I don't have any fresh dead ducks for them. Okay, so now the ducks are moving for us. See, the mud from last night, it's really wet here today. Come on, Duggies, let's go! I tell you, Mole gave us some good-looking ducks. I just love those black heads on them. Look at these guys eating. Cleaning up the grass. Oh, Muscovy flying. I knew that bird, that was the one behind us. Oh, that just freaks Doug right out. It was too funny. Doug got startled there for a second because the Muscovy flew right over top of him really close. So that Muscovy behind us that, you know, we were trying to get the fly, it flew. I don't know if you heard it on the camera, the air movement was pretty good. But I don't know if Doug was in the picture there, but he jumped around really quick, caught him off guard. I'm gonna go back a little bit here. We got these guys back here. Just listen to them drilling. Come on, ducks, let's go. These are last year's ducks, actually. I can see the leg bands on them. They're the breeders. Doug, back! Doug, back! Doug, back! Don't go in front of them. Oh, Doug, you're covered in mud now. And it looks like this weekend we're going to have some good weather. The weatherman's calling for like 12, 14 degrees, sunny. Perfect weather to do a cull. It would be a refreshing change from last year's cull because, you know, last year's cull I did it almost, it was like a snowstorm, slush. It was freaking cold. Doug, back! Doug's looking for frogs. Not much frog action this morning. Actually, he's not doing any hunting here, so he must have not stumbled across any. And he's not freaking out. He's not doing any smelling. The predator action is definitely dropped off here. But, you know, Doug has been pretty vigilant running the property. He's pretty aggressive on his patrolling. It's really getting soft down here again. Like it's tricky walking. They've drilled this out so much. Well, maybe we'll get some nice weather and I'll get some lake action before we do the cull. I know Cullen and I were talking, I think Saturday we're not going to start the cull right away, and you know, if it's nice weather we'll get out in the water and you know, enjoy the ducks. From what Cullen's told me, he said he's got the whole week off, so you know, he might be here the whole week. Just look at them. The creek is getting so wide. I say this every day because every day is getting wider and wider. Just look at them. They're obviously, we haven't had any predator action, guys. Because if we had predator action, these ducks wouldn't be hanging around in the creek. They just wouldn't. Yeah, they'd be out in the lake, or they, you know, they'd be panicking going through the creek. So, but that was a, you know, pretty good morning rush. Except, you know, I was actually thinking we weren't going to get a morning rush at all. I thought for sure they were just going to, you know, hang around the yard, because every time it rains, the ducks just would rather stay in the yard and, you know, and basically turn my yard into a mud hole. So, than drill and eat grass and, you know, all that kind of neat stuff. So, that's the morning rush for this morning. We'll see what happens this afternoon. This little Muscovy, I don't know what's going on with this little female. She looks terrible, and she's always at my front door. The other Muscovies are out in the yard, but she's at the front door here waiting for Doug. Doug's inside sleeping, he's relaxing, there's nobody in the yard, so I don't get this. This duck is just bizarre. Like, she just loves hanging around the door. It's like she's a freaking pet. But she's in rough shape. But it does look like she has some new feathers forming. You know, I do see some new ones. What? Oh, here's Doug. Come to see his duck. Doug's having roasted duck feet from last year. I've been cooking them. He won't eat them raw, so I cooked them up to see if that makes a difference, and he's really not interested in them. Where my other, Rocco, he loved duck feet, so I don't get it. Doug's he's a picky dog, but he's looking at his duck. Do you want to go out with your duck, Doug? I think Dougie's going to help me. Are you going to help me, Doug? He's pulling me over to the house. Oh, Doug, you're such a goof. Okay, Doug, you're pulling me away from the pen. You silly thing, yeah? I know. Bark at the pen. Bark at the wheelbarrow. It makes it so much better. Doug. Okay, Doug, you're a little wound out here. Doug just came back from a rip in the swamp. He's seriously wound up. Oh, you're nuts. You're nuts. Oh, Doug. He's good. He likes chewing on me. Doug, you're chewing my rubber boots. What? Where were you? You were down in the swamp, huh? You goof. All right. You're such a silly dog. All right, let's see what we got for eggs here today. Oh, we got a chicken egg and a duck egg. I'm gonna have to clean in here probably next week. And that's it. Let me just double check here. Yeah, that's it. This is bad. Well, I've been saving up eggs for Colin and I next week, so I'm eating oatmeal so that Colin and I can have eggs for breakfast. Oh, there's Doug. He doesn't like being left alone. It's about 10 to 5, and there's still no sign of the ducks yet for the rush home, so I'm going to go get ready because I think they're going to show up any second. That's what my gut's telling me. Oh. Alright, I'm going to go get ready for the rush home. Well, I got my work done just in time. The rush has started just now. I just got up here just now in the nick of time. I just washed Doug off and I put him in the house. And of course the wind picks up. But I'm strapped in. And all the shaking you're seeing is me whipping around here on the side of the tree. We could have a good rush. This is the first attempt that they've made to come home today. Oh boys, that's okay. That's not a good feeling. Okay, stop. Okay, wind. Now I got myself strapped in and it's a chain on the side of the tree and there's just no physical way I could hit the ground, but I just don't want to get flung around like a rag doll here. Oh, okay, they're hesitating. What's going on? Come on, guys. Doug's in the house. There should be no delays tonight. It's definitely a good horde coming down the creek, though. No, they're moving. Oh, they're heading back. Yes, they're all going back. Ah, damn. Alright, I'll turn it back on when they start coming again. I don't believe this. Okay, it looks like they're coming. They went out for a swimmer on the lake, they went out in the bay and then came back, so. And I can hear the feed chatter, the noise they make when they talk about food. Oh, looks like they're jamming up again. I think they're going to turn around. Doesn't look like they're determined on coming home yet. Ooh, that tree. Yeah, I'm getting whipped around pretty good here, guys, with the wind. No, they're going back out. I knew it. The wind's pretty bad, so I know ducks don't like the wind. Yeah. Alright. I'll turn it back on when it starts. You know, the thing is that these 4 ducks came back and they're just drilling their faces off in the mud. But the rest of the flock couldn't follow them. It's bizarre. Okay, people, we got a confirmed coyote sighting and he's too far away for me to get him. That's why the ducks won't come down. Okay, people, the coyote's here. I saw him when I was up in the tree. That's why the ducks won't come down the creek. wind's blowing in the wrong direction. He probably knows I'm here. I'm sitting in about 6 inches of water. Until the ducks come back down the creek, I don't think he's gonna make a move. The sooner the ducks come down the creek, the sooner he'll come out. Oh no, we got a couple of ducks coming down. Alright, they came down for sex. Probably waiting till the whole flock gets back in the creek.
ducks won't come down the creek. He's got to be right there. Come on, ducks. other duck's coming back. Problem is the wind's blowing the wrong direction. That coyote is really close because the ducks will not come down the creek. Come on, ducks. Damn it. Alright, ducks, come back out. Okay, ducks are coming again. Where are you, Coyote?
Whoa! One dead coyote. Yippee! Woo! Yes! Oh man, that was sweet! Come on, Duck, get out of the way so I can get the second shot. Holy God, I can't believe this guy. He's still going. Alright, he's dead. He was stuck in the mud. Yippee! We did it! Holy moly's! Oh, what a freaking ordeal that was! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, duckies, you're safe! Alright, I gotta go get the canoe so we can get that guy out. Oh, that was sweet. Whoa! I must have hit his ass end. It's all that makes any sense. Holy moly's. Right on! Oh, my knees are so sore from the cold water. Oh, and the pivot heads didn't die. Oh man, that was sweet. Alright, I'm gonna go get Doug. Well, no, I'm gonna leave Doug. I'm just gonna go get the canoe and go over and get my kill. I just went and got Doug. He can smell him. Yes, Doug, I got him. And that's what you were doing all day. He was running. I couldn't figure out what Doug took off to today. Now I know. When he came back from the swamp there and I went to get the eggs and he was chewing on me, look at him. Alright, we're gonna go get him. Alright, look at it. The ducks are completely freaked out. They're all down here. They have no idea that I just ended the reign of terror. I hope the pivot heads don't die on me here. Doug's all freaked out. He can smell the coyote. And the ducks are freaked out because Doug's in the water right now and they think he's a coyote. They don't realize I just killed the coyote. Oh man, this is exciting stuff. Alright. Doug's just losing it here. He can smell it. Look at him going. Even though, you know, he's just, he's going right towards where the coyote was hunting. Look at Doug. Look at his head. He knows. But he just overshot him. Doug! He's over here! Dead in the water! Right on! Look at him! Alright. Doug's just losing his crap here. He can smell the coyote. He's just jumping right across. Well, he just jumped where the coyote was shot. There's a coyote right there. I hit him in a chest shot, but I must have winged his rear end. That's why he couldn't get away. Because he jumped into the water to get a duck. And I took a chance and shot right at him. I don't know if I hit a duck. I don't see a duck floating, and buckshot, if you hit a duck, he'd be down. But Doug's losing it. Look at him going. He's searching for it. He doesn't realize I've shot it. Doug doesn't like coyotes. It sure looks like it. Oh man, this guy's caused me a lot of problems. The trophy tree. And he's got he's a good looking coyote actually. He's been eating well. He's really heavy, I can tell you that much. Oh. Crazy stuff, guys. And the ducks are just losing their crap here. mackerel, he's a big coyote. That is a big one, man. Oh, boys, you can go home, ducks. Holy mackerel. He's been well fed. Alright, well, get this canoe put away. I'm going to wash it out. I got blood inside of it here. Oh, man, Doug's just running over there. He's just going back and forth, back and forth. He's looking at me right now. I don't know if it's turning out in the pivot heads or not. But he's freaking the ducks out because that's where the coyote was hunting. So right now they're confused on who's friendly and who's not. Oh. Doug just took a sniff of him. He wasn't too interested. That's what we've been hunting, Dougie. Doug's got his hair up. Holy mackerel. I've never seen Doug's hair up like that. Holy mackerel! I have never seen Doug with his hair up like this and act like this. He looks upset. Fix it, Doug. Fix it. Look at your hair standing up. Holy. Doug doesn't like him at all. He's been ripping at him while I'm pulling. Oh, get him, Doug. Get him. Get him. Kill him! Get him, Doug! Get him! He doesn't like him. Well, I know that Doug, if he cornered a coyote, what'd he do? He's biting on him hard. I can hear the crunching of the bones. It's amazing how he just knows that this is not a friendly. Alright, Doug, you go ahead and chew on that, and I'm going to clean up the canoe, and then we'll come back and drag him back to the house and hang him in the trophy tree. Look at him bite on him. Alright, Doug won't let me drag the coyote back. He keeps yanking it out of my hand and just tearing the crap out of it. He's already ripped the throat open. He doesn't like the coyote at all. What's that, Doug? The ducks are freaking. Is there another coyote? Oh, man. Let's go check. Well, people, I did it. I got him. Doug's been tearing into him big time here. He's been ripping into him like hardcore. Really upset at him. Ducks are coming home. I'm not going to be able to get an aerial. Get back here, Doug. Oh, look at the ducks. They're so freaked out tonight. Oh, they're really freaked. I guess the coyote was hunting them, and when Doug took off there, when he came back and I went to get the eggs, before I went into the barn there, you can tell the way they're running. Doug, back! Doug! Doug! Leave the ducks alone, they're freaked out. So we just have to leave them alone down there. Oh man, what a rush. I'm gonna weigh this thing. I wanna know what it weighs. The ducks, it's still not, it won't be dark for a little while yet. I thought there was another one, but it wasn't. It was just the ducks freaking. But there it is. So my first shot, I must have hit him on the back end, and that's why he couldn't get out of the creek. And then the second shot, well, the second and third and fourth, I got so excited there. I had to pump some rounds into him because he was still moving. But I must have hit his ass. I don't see any blood though in his ass. Unless I caught him there, but something hit him that stopped him from getting out of the creek. Unless I hit him on the side. But he, that's the one. So I must have not hit him that night, or it's a different one. But he is heavy. I'm gonna get the scales. I want to know what he weighs. Hi, ducks. The dog, he's really, really upset. Like if I grab that and drag it, he all he wants to do is chew on it. It was hard to get out of the bush. I was dragging it back, and I can't scold Doug for pulling and chewing on it. So I was like trying to coax him along, exciting to get him home while he was chewing on it. But I know now that if he ever got into a fight with a coyote, what he would do, it would be a fight. Because he unbelievable man. I've never seen him so aggressive actually. Like pissed aggressive. Like he one, I've never seen his hair up. Like right now his hair is going up again. So that's what Doug was doing this afternoon. He was in the swamp chasing this thing. And that's why when I let Doug out of the house, he was all, freaked out. He could smell it. Alright, I'm going to get the scale and weigh this while we're waiting for the ducks to come home. Alright people, he weighs 44 pounds. Pails 1.8. There's 46 on the scale, 45.8. So he's 44 pounds of duck killer. Alright, I'm going to hang on the tree, but I'm not hanging on the trophy tree because he's going to take far too long to rot and he'll be stinking for a while. So I'm going to hang on a tree a little farther away from the house. Well, Doug really doesn't like that coyote. I hanging in the tree. I had to move all the branches and everything from underneath it because Doug's jumping up trying to rip its throat out. So we've got the trophy tree's farther over because he's going to take a while to decompose. He's 44 pounds, a little bigger than a 15, 18 pound fox. And right now, the cooler weather, it's going to take a lot longer to decompose, but he's over there. But the ducks won't come home because of what this guy was doing. So that's why when I 4:45 and the ducks weren't home, it's because they'd probably been trying to come home for a couple hours. And that coyote kept hunting them. And thankfully, I cut all that bulrushes back. If I wouldn't have cut that back, I would have never got the shot. So, but there he is. He's over there. You can barely see him. But Doug, he really doesn't like him. So there he is. There's a wily coyote hanging. I put him over there. I don't want him close to me. If I put him on this tree every time I go up there, it'd be just rancid. So I'm gonna go down in the swamp here and see if if Doug and I are down here, if it'll make a difference to get the ducks coming home, because it's going to be dark here in about 15-10 minutes, and the ducks won't come home. They're freaked out. So I'm taking the shotgun just in case, but the pivot head battery is completely dead, so I can't even take that in case I get a second shot here, guys, or a second coyote. So I'm going down now. All right, the ducks are home. They wouldn't come down the creek until Doug and I stood down there. We stood on the far side of the swamp, basically the right hand side when you're facing the swamp. We stood there and waited, and they came down the creek twice before they made the final third attempt. I wish I would have had the camera because it was actually pretty epic the way they came down. They were in a massive clump. It was just a big clump of ducks coming down, and you could see them dropping in holes and coming out of holes. And but Doug and I were down there. They wouldn't. They were out there, and until they saw us, they wouldn't come down. But now they've got a really serious aversion to the facing towards the lake, the right hand side of the creek, because what they did was they actually counted onto the left side of the creek and came back all the way down the widest side that I cut down. So they were hunted serious today. They were like that's why 4:45 they hadn't come home. I'm just wondering how long that guy was hunting for. It's a female. I don't know how long she was hunting for. At least an hour. The ducks were getting tormented like that. So they're probably going to take a couple days before they're calm again. We'll see tomorrow morning how they are with the morning rush to the lake. I'll make them go because I didn't go to all this work. My knees are so sore. The water's cold enough right now, and I was on my knees for so long. My knees are aching right now because I was when I was leaning, I was on my knees in the water past my knees. So My boots are totally full of water too. I gotta wash them out and dry them out tonight. But I did it, and I don't know what the footage looks like yet on the pivot heads. I have to go in. I'm really excited to go look and see how good it turned out. It happened so fast. So, but another predator, confirmed kill this time though. We got a confirmed kill, and I know for a fact now that Doug absolutely hates coyotes. Absolutely. I saw it. He gets mad. He tears at it. He's gone over there twice already to jump at it, to rip at its neck. You know, and he's peed all around it. He doesn't. He's going over there right now. He doesn't like it at all. So I know if he ever gets a chance to get his teeth into one, it'll be a fight to the death, and it won't be his death. So, all right, ducks, you're safe. What a freaking night, eh? Woo! Man, that was intense. Oh. Man, I'm still shaking from it all. Oh, to end that reign of terror like that. Well, that reign, we'll have another reign of terror soon. They keep appearing. Doug, no, we're not hurting, Dougie. Oh, Doug. Oh, did you just see that? When he ran over top of the Muscovy, he actually split his legs apart to go over top of him. What a gentleman he is. Oh, I'm so proud of him, seeing him tear at that dead coyote. Like, I know now he's not going to screw around. So, all right, we're going to clean up here, and so the ducks can go in and have something to eat.